thank us for being here. Thank us for coming together and expanding in love.
Thank us for waking up.
Yes.
Thank us for coming into alignment with who we are and what we already know. Thank us for being aware. Thank us for caring about how we feel. Thank us for following our path of feeling best. Let's not make it weird.
It's not.
It's just easy, isn't it?
Yes.
It's easy.
Yes.
Thank me for being the selfishly focused individual who wants to feel good that I was born to be. Thank me for following my bliss. Thank me for caring how I feel. Yeah, good.
It is my desire to experience life, and I know it's inevitable to expand.
And so rather than saying it is my desire, say it is my experience. It is my ongoing experience. Feel the vibrational difference in that? My desire makes it sound like it's off over there. It's my ongoing experience, brings it right here where I am.
Yes. It is unconditional love that I experience when I am aware of it.
Yeah.
For someone that I truly, truly care about, I want to be here, so let me feel the love I have for her.
So now feel what just happened to you. You were there, and then you focused yourself right out of there.
I felt that.
With an unselfish interest in helping someone else. But what happened? You gave up your own alignment, so you got nothing for them. Isn't that interesting how that works? Isn't that interesting how that works? That's where humans believe that sacrifice is of value, but it isn't.
I just love them so much, and I want them to feel better as I feel.
No, you're not feeling that now.
I'm not.
That's what Esther said. Come over here where I am. We said, we're not coming. We're not coming. You went, but we wouldn't come. And the reason you feel like that is because we didn't come with you.
Yeah.
Isn't that good to know? Isn't that good to know? So if you want to be of value to them, you got to stay where source is. That's the unconditional part. Got to focus on the source part and not on the condition that you're wanting to improve part. So when you say, I just want them to feel better, what part are you focused upon? The part that doesn't work for you. Yes. Can you say it another way? We think you can because of where you're at right now, because of all that's been happening here. We think you can accomplish it. Just be easy about it.
Yes.
So maybe it would help, instead of expressing a desire, to express something that you already are realizing about them that matches your desire. Are not there aspects of their life that are a vibrational match to the love that you feel? Couldn't you focus there and activate the love and your connection and them all at the same time? Now think about what we're talking about. Who do you first want to bring to the party? Source. So you got to prepare the invitation in a good way to bring source to the party. So you bring source to the party, and source is at the party, and you're having a really good time at the party. Source is at the party. You feel free, you feel happy, you feel evolving, you feel expanding, you feel joyful. And then you say, this is such a good party. I think I will bring someone who needs to be cheered up. Does that ever work out well? So you focus on those that you want to cheer up or improve their experience, and you bring them to the party. But now the party shifts because now source isn't there with you. Not because source went away, you all took the party and went somewhere else. So you got to make sure that you're steadily there before you introduce the other components to the party. You see what we're getting at? So focus upon those that you want to assist and uplift, and bring them in, but bring them in very selectively by focusing upon the aspects of them that you know will blend with you and source. So it can't be things they need. It can't be things they're yearning about. It can't be aspects of their life that are troubling. It can't be things that have always hurt your heart when you think about them. You have to find a way of thinking about them that brings them to the party with you. You see, they're already at the party with source. They just don't know it. So what you're trying to accomplish is everybody being in the same place together and you allowing yourself to realize the togetherness of it by not focusing upon the aspects of them that throw you out. We want to say this in a different way. Sometimes as teachers and healers and uplifters like you think that your work is to find alignment and then direct it towards someone who needs it. But what you're forgetting in that is that Source is already directing everything that is wanted and needed to everyone who wants and needs it. So you are not an essential part of the equation because Source is already doing that. So then why do you want in on it? You want in on it, hear this, because you selfishly want the realization of their joy. Source already knows their joy unconditionally. You're just trying to find a way for you to unconditionally realize their joy, which means you have to leave out the pieces of it they have helped you to convince yourself otherwise. You're hearing this, aren't you? Are you getting this? So you can start saying to people, you're happier than you think you are. You can argue for your limitations, but I know you don't have any. You think you're living a hard life, but you and I both know at some level of our being that things are really working out for you, for all of us. In other words, just don't buy into that stuff that's got them all discordant and makes you discordant. Here you are, predominantly a really joyful person until you focus upon that subject. And then off you go, off into the bushes.
It's interesting because I feel that the core of the discordance is a need for control, and here I am wanting to control their experience just because I want them to.
But you see, it's a need to control, but what is it that you're trying to control is not their conditions, it's your vibrational frequency. Okay. So it's the way you look at them that you're wanting to control. You're wanting to allow yourself to see them as Source sees them, not as they have been presenting themselves to you, or not as you have chosen to see them. Can you feel how important this is?
In my desire for unconditional love in the moment.
Now stop for a second and describe to us what unconditional love really means. In my desire for unconditional love, which is?
Seeing them as Source sees them.
Love without the condition. Love without the condition that they have presented. Love without the condition. Love without the condition. Oh, I keep seeing the condition. Whoops. Oh, I'm seeing the condition again. Oops. I'm seeing the condition again. Oops. The condition is so loud, Abraham. It's so vivid. It's so loud. It's been so much a part of my experience for so long. There's so much momentum in me seeing the condition. I can't all of a sudden just stop seeing the condition. We know. Don't just try all of a sudden to stop seeing the condition. Just start seeing it a little differently and a little differently and a little differently and a little differently until you adjust to the true view of who they are. So many of them have wanted, and this is certainly the case here, so much for you to see the world through their view. So they have taught you the way they see the world, you see. And now the crossroads that you feel at, you almost feel like if you go to your true Source, you will be denying something else that somehow you feel responsible to, you see. But they are truly intertwined with Source. And once you all rendezvous there, while you are still physically focused, it will be a wonderful family reunion.
They're my greatest teacher, and I love them for it.
Yeah.
Yes. Thank you.
What do you think they've predominantly taught you?
Being able to love amidst conditions. The condition of their disconnection. I know they love me. I just don't feel it.
Here's the thing.
Sometimes.
Here's what we want you to know. Know that they want to love you. But the conditions that they have practiced keep them from really doing it in the way that you want them to. So you have to lead them to what they really want by making an end run around the way they've been going about it. You see what we're getting at? So here's the trick, and it works every single time. Every single time. You said, I know they love me. Now, maybe you do and maybe you don't. The question we want to put to you is, do you want them to love you? Yes. All right, so this is interesting because you want them to love you, but you can't control that. Because you can't control the conditions that they focus on. You can't control whether they're in alignment where love is or not. So you want something that you can't control. You want them to love you, but you can't control that. But you know what you can control? You can control your love of them. You can control the alignment you find. You can control your alignment. You can control your clarity. So just for a little bit, instead of using the word love, let's use the word clarity, because clarity isn't loaded like the word love. The word love has so many tangled webs in it. The word clarity is easier to define. So when we talk about unconditional love, let's instead talk about unconditional clarity, unconditional alignment, unconditional fun, unconditional ease, unconditional clarity, unconditional alignment. So you can accomplish that. You do it all the time. You can do it through meditation. Many of you have found it in different aspects of what we've talked about here. You can do it as you quiet your mind, as you don't do that thing you do that introduces resistance into the equation. You do it all the time. So you find yourself in that place of unconditional alignment or unconditional clarity. And then you just focus softly toward them. In other words, it's like saying, I have found my alignment, and with it, I'm going to use this clarity, not the love, it's the same thing, but with my clarity, I'm going to now focus on you. With this aligned clarity, I'm going to now focus on you. With this aligned clarity, I'm now going to focus on you. And what happens is, you find yourself so in sync with Source while you hold someone as your object of attention that it's like it completes the cycle. And then you discover that that's what you were always looking for. You weren't looking for their love of you. You were looking for your clear path to love them, you see. Oh, that's where freedom is. That's the freedom that you've all been looking for, you see. So you want to be able to say to others, and know it. So you just practice it where it's easiest. You practice it where it's easiest. You just practice it where it's easiest. Practice it where it's easiest, because it's the love you're reaching for. Because everything you want is because you want to feel better in the having of it. Yes?
Yes.
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 Yes. Should we get there?
Yes, it's clear.
So now, sit down. Nice to see you. We're glad you walked all the way up here. Let's get situated here. So now, what is it that you wanted to say to us?
I love everybody.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it's easy to do, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah, it's easy to do.
Yes.
All of them. Every rotten bugger. Every single one of them. All of them. Not because of who they are, but because of who you are. Yeah.
I was going to ask,
Yeah.
what about the ones you get to know more? But you just said it.
Yeah.
It's not them, it's me.
Yeah.
Okay. Just
Yeah.
go.
We always enjoy you coming together with one another, and it's just light and pure, and the heavens are singing, and then you say, tell me about yourself, and we all yell, no,